Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Since our last outing, I battled all the trainers in Big Stadium and Small Court in order to get experience for Steal the Spheal. And then I came out here and battled wild Pokemon for 20 minutes until I only needed to use one more rare candy in order to get this freaking move. It was quite the journey getting this attack on Steel, but we finally have it. That's the important part. No. Well, I guess I could let you evolve into Dugong now that you have the move. Go for it, man. One more for the Pokedex while we're at it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to complete the Pokedex or not. There's medals for doing that kind of stuff, and man, the temptation's real because we're making such good progress on getting all of the medals that I almost wonder how much more effort it would really be to just get those last few. The answer, a lot. I know it to be true, but I still kind of want to do it. Oh, no! I didn't realize I was in the no. Crap, I wasted a rare candy that I didn't need to waste, and I don't remember the last time I saved. I tend to not save in these recordings because I have no way of knowing if they'll fail or not, so I like stopping the recording, making sure everything took, and then doing it. Yeah, anyway, the thing that you care more about is using Dive in Undella Bay. We go down, and welcome to the Abyssal Ruins. A place that has changed not one bit since the last adventure. I already have a video going over this topic in full, but basically, in short, you find treasure in here. Hang on. Yeah, there's a cipher message here that we can't quite decode yet. We can't, you know, get into that, but we can't, wait a minute. What? No, this isn't, hang on a second, I need a second. We get a limited amount of time in here where it's based on the number of steps that we've taken. This pathway is completely linear and it doesn't match up to the map that I'm looking at all. I'm doing this because you're frankly never going to be able to get this. That said Relic Copter for a second. Yeah, you find treasure in here. And you only get so many steps to get through this place. This is not matching up to the map I'm using at all. I thought this area didn't change at all from 1 to 2. Maybe the map I'm looking at is just really freaking bad because it's not even close. I'll try grabbing this stuff. Get an icicle plate. That's kind of cool. Get it? And then basically our goal is to get to the center of this area. Whoa! A dull sound echoed. Never want that. Oh. I'll take the relic vase. That's good. Where is the center of this room? Is it around here, maybe? I think I might just need to speed through this because I'm not figuring this out and I don't know what's wrong. I'll take this earth plate. It's a torrent of water! Wait a second, I know what's wrong. Oh my god, yes. I know how I got turned around. There's multiple entrances. I thought it was all the same entrance, but it's not. Okay, so what we really want to do is not go down here. We go north of Jesus Christ and use this one. Also, I've never done this in main story before. My friend ACFan120, who does a lot of TRG animated stuff, he was the one who told me that this was a thing. I didn't know that you could do this before post-game. Yes, this matches up to the map I'm using. I can see it right away. So what we do is, you can follow along here. I think I don't need to really talk you through this part. You can just watch. The challenge with this place is that you'll be seeing a lot of items along the way, and you kind of got to debate with yourself over whether or not it's worth it to really go over and grab that item, thus wasting your precious steps. Looks like I failed. You have to get here in 190 steps, and I didn't do that because I stopped and grabbed an item along the way. So instead, I'm just going to grab as many things as I can, like this relic gold, yay! I went back to the Pokemon Center and you were waiting for me. What did I do so terrifically? The shop constructor met. Oh, that's related to the Joint Avenue thing we were doing earlier. I guess I broke some sort of threshold. I came to the Pokemon Center because we need to teach a Pokemon Flash. Like I said, I've already made a video going over the puzzle of the Abyssal Ruins and how to decode the cipher, and this is what you need. Since I've already made a video on this topic, I don't want to go too in-depth. We've made it to the end. Our reward for coming all that way is the Relic Crown. It's impossible to get every treasure on a single visit, and I don't plan on grabbing them all right away. Basically, if I ever need to, I can just come back here whenever I feel like it. Oh, I'm getting greedy trying to get one more item. It's worth drowning for, a relic band. Go on, flush me down the toilet. By doing all of that and going to the ultra-rich billionaire's bachelor pad, it's a relic crown. It was told as the innermost part of the Abyssal Ruins. I think it's understandable that you own a treasure it, but would you sell it to me for $300,000? Yeah, I got a very good item. Don't you think it's great? Don't you? He doesn't react like that to all the items that we got, but we can offer him items individually, such as this relic band being worth $100,000. There's, I think, a few million worth of treasure in there. Thankfully, you can carry 9,999,999. So it's not an issue to do that. Relic gold alone is worth 10,000. I think there's actually a few of those. There's a lot of relic copper and a lot of relic silver too. Relic vase. These have no purpose other than just being sold to this guy. The greatest treasure of all, however, the Ruins Raider medal for getting down to the bottom floor one time. That's the only piece of new content related to Abyssal Ruins. Now, we're good to go on with our journey. We're gonna hop on our bike and let's fly. Feels so good to be out here. Let me listen to this music for a sec. This is a top tier route theme for me, sure. It feels adventurous, but not necessarily epic, you know? Just feels like you're going out onto like a big piece of scenery. Got a red shard in addition to that zinc that we picked up back there. And I'd like to fill you in on a sort of new project that I've been working on behind the scenes as I've been developing Join Avenue. First of all, I want that zinc. Oh crap, I don't have my team. Hold on a second, this is embarrassing. As I was saying, Spadef, that's Aiden's game. HP up, that could go on, I think I'll hold off on that one actually. The new project, through developing Join Avenue, I've ended up with a boatload of all these effort value lowering berries. I thought for the very first time in one of these, we could EV train our Pokemon by just lowering the stats that we don't care about on specific ones so that over time, they gain more effort values in the stats we actually do care about. So HP, not exactly important on McFly. I don't care about defense or attack on Harmony. Harmony adores me. She just looks so happy like she does in that Pokemon card. Wow, you had a lot of attack EVs. Good thing I used that. Special attack on Pignotti is no good. And I think despite the fact that Jade knows a special move right now, I'm gonna focus more on attack than special attack. If you're not familiar with EV training at all, that sounded really weird why I'd want to have lower stats on my Pokemon. It's that there's certain points dedicated to stat growth, and you can only have so many of them total across all of your stats. Basically, by EV training, you can have, I think it's as many as like 30 extra points in a given stat by the time you hit level 100 or something like that. I don't remember the exact, it's 250 divided by 4. Oh, that's potentially 60 more points in a stat, actually. God, that's even more better than I thought. Yeah, so you could potentially have a lot more in a given stat, but you kind of have to be smart with distributing the numbers there. Otherwise, you could end up in a situation where you just have a few extra points in every stat and you're not really getting use out of them. That's what EV training is. I'm not going to be specifically trying to battle opponents. Called your bluff. I knew you were going to use Fake Out, and so I switched into the Rocky Helmet, and now I will break you. Good. Aww. Pignata, you fell in love as the love of your life, just fainted by your own karate chop. That's painful. Electric. That's kind of cool. I'll take a heat crash. Whenever I don't know what else to do, I'll just sit on them. Thank you, Miguel. So I want to go up here really quick. Our mission on this route. There are 2 wild Pokemon that we can find here named Solrock and Lunatone. No trainer in the entirety of Unova has these Pokemon on their team. So it'd be a wise idea to just kind of run around in grass for a little while, not using repels. Good, okay, I thought I had one active for a second, but no, that was just the longest thing anyone's ever gone with an encounter. An Abyssal, shoot. Pignati's faster than Jade. I knew Vibrava had low stats, but I didn't think they were quite that low. Pignati grows to level 42 in the time that took. Hey, Solrock and Solrock. I see no need to capture either of you. You're fine. Also, I haven't been slacking on telling you when there's. Oh, okay, all right. We'll hold that thought for a minute, because nothing beats that. TM29 Psychic. Get to the bottom quickly, man. On the edge of my seat over here, just trying to teach this to my Pokemon. Psychic is learnable by McFly. That's a valid idea for a coverage move, but no, I'm gonna teach that to Harmony. You recently learned Air Slash, so now you can have an attacking move of both of your own types. So here's the thing about Harmony and the reason why I selected her. Now, we're at a point where she's compatible with so many TMs we have, and we also have a pile of heart scales from just being such good explorers. So, she really has moves for any situation. I don't see Shadow Ball being particularly helpful except for beating Frillish and Jellicent, for which she has Energy Ball and Charge Beam. So I'm gonna get rid of that, knowing that I can always relearn it through the unlimited use TMs later. Harmony's just gonna be switching out moves from here on out for whatever the situation calls for and whatever the trainers seem to have. It's a pretty exciting idea for a team member, and it's something that I've wanted to do for a while now. Part of the reason I chose it was just because the TM compatibility in Black 2 and White 2 is even better than in the previous game. And that's kind of an observation that I made. I noticed that a lot of bad or situational TMs are kind of a bitch to get, like they're kind of annoying. Whereas all the good TMs are just sitting out and about waiting for you to pick them up. It sort of goes along with what I was saying with how rare is the new common. They give you amazing new Pokemon like Riolu and Eevee just right at the start of the damn game, and then you get all sorts of cool moves that you can teach your Pokemon at the same time, and really, it's the more obscure moves that are just that, obscure. I like that a lot. It gives this game a different feel. It's a nice direction to go for in a sequel that'll give it a different feeling from playing through the game the first time, and it's another way that this is very much its own thing. I'm glad they don't do this all the time. I think that rare Pokemon are important, but just kind of having that one game where it's fine, I outspeed you, it's okay. I'm gonna take you out with Dragon Pulse, even though I just nerfed my own special attack. What do you think of that, Golduck? Ha! Thank you. You too kind. 2,000 experience points, and I'm level 42. Any day now, any day now. You're getting up there in the levels, Jade. Just power through, I know you can do it. Crap, what was the thing I was saying before? Oh wait, yeah, it was the thing about oh, right. I got so excited like 5 times over that I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that I haven't been loafing on telling you about Pokemon of interest that you want to be able to see. There just really hasn't been any Pokemon that's not going to be in at least a few trainer battles in a long time. So yeah, it's just, this is the first time that that's happened in a while. Beach, give me a big pearl. Love it. So many fishermen in the area. Aiden is not getting any chance to battle. I welcome it though. It's nice kind of having different team members getting to have some time in the spotlight. Harmony, you go out there. Let's show them what you're made of. I got away, I almost caught it too! Times like this call for a Pokemon battle. He's taking out his hostility on me. There's a lot of new Pokemon available on Route 14, so how about we get to know them? Or is it Route 13? Whatever it says to the right. Let's get to it. In normal grass, Tangela. In rustling grass, Tangrowth. Either way, it'll be a Tangrowth before long. Tangrowth's terrific trait is its stats. Lots of stuff over 100. It can tank physical attacks, hit back with a strong hit, or if you're unsure about one hitting, hit them with sleep powder and effectively remove them from the fight as long as they can't wake up. Could run Giga Drain, could run Leech Seed to recover health while they sleep, or just get HP out of them if they can't really do much to you. Power Whip is without a doubt Tangrowth's best attack, but it's the final level up move, so it's a bit of a walk getting there. As for drawbacks, you see it right in front of you. It's basically cooked if that special attack hits it, and its speed is that of a rock. Of the two abilities, Chlorophyll covers a weakness much better, and it turns it into a savage with only one weak stat. Good stats, strong hits, sometimes good tanking, but has to worry about some definite weaknesses. There's also a chance to get a better Tangela later on that I'm sure you'll probably prefer. Pelipper! Water Flying is a stellar type. It can use both of its own types to do well against most everything, and defensively, both can be hard for a lot of Pokemon to deal with. It counters its own rock weaknesses, deals with grass types and other water types doesn't, and pretty much only has to worry about electric. And that's pretty much the whole darn post office for Pelipper here. Here's the thing, or things. Its ability is no help 99% of the time. Its stats scream mediocrity, only sporting good defense with low HP. And despite living in a region full of move tutors and strong TMs, it learns a lot less than expected. It's just a whole bunch of crap that offers it no useful coverage like Gunk Shot or Mud Slap. It does get Aerial Ace and Shockwave for moves that don't miss, but they're low in power and are about the only variety it can hope for. It could use Scald to fish for a burn, which is probably better than trying to set up with such low stats. Sorry, it's a shrimp in a sea of good water types that we're still exploring. Solrock! It isn't exactly its time to shine. It's just kind of mediocre. Low stats all around, though it does have some good uses. Its attack stat is pretty high, and Rock and Psychic give it good type coverage. Levitate is an objective positive for what its type is, but regrettably, its special attack is about as strong as a Sparkler, and it learns all these special moves that it can't use for beans. Zen Headbutt is in the Move Tutor arsenal, so it's at least better than in other contexts. Probably going to end up with that and Rock Slide. What surprised me is that this Pokemon can learn Acrobatics. Once I read that, I never forgot it. I guess it has access to a lot of useful status moves like Dual Screen, Stealth Rock, and Will-O-Wisp, but so do a lot of other Pokemon. Lunatone, the special of the duo, which is kinda not great. Yeah, I kinda wish their move pools were flipped. The defense and HP are so low that it's likely to sustain heavy damage from pretty much everything that rocks normally switch into with ease. Then the majority of types it's weak to tend to use special, so it rounds out like the moon it is. Being special based also means that it sucks at rock moves. Yep, both of them are only allowed to be good at one of their two types, it seems. It's Solrock, but without all the fire moves that would have been nice for a Lunatone's special orientation. In its place, it gets ice moves. Strangely, even though Solrock is clearly meant to be the attacker and Lunatone's meant to be the defender, I think this is the more offense-geared one despite how it looks at first glance, but it's mainly because the defense of Lunatone is such a letdown. Dude, I've been battling using Harmony, and I've had the realization that Harmony is amazing. Not only is she just gonna have moves for any situation, I guess I should have held on to Shadow Ball a little bit, that's gonna happen sometimes, but yeah, not only is she gonna have moves for every situation, but she's immune to taking damage indirectly. She cannot be affected by a banner status. She's just immune to so many things while having moves for any situation. She covers so many bases all in one Pokemon. And it's a Pokemon that I remember the first time I saw it, I was thinking it probably wouldn't be anything special, yet over the years, my opinion of Sigilyph has grown exponentially. It's been so nice to see this. Angie, tell the truth, I'm actually afraid of heights. Just being up on top of a cliff like this near water would be so lovely. We're gonna grab a star piece, and I think I'll meet you down there over by that house. This ace trainer's dowsing for treasure, and he can find things for you once a day. He gave me the blue flute. A toy flute made from blue glass. A maniac will buy it for a high price. These used to be status curing items, but they don't do that anymore. It was stuff like infatuation or kind of obscure status like that. This house is beautiful. The creation of a Pokeball has made it possible for everyone to be a Pokemon. Yes, everyone. I'm really annoyed by what Team Plasma said in the past, so I live with Pokemon without putting them in Pokeballs. But Panpour doesn't listen to me at all. Maybe you're just a poor trainer. And back over by the other ace trainer, you know the place. Yes, a hidden grotto. We will follow that. Oh, we got a Pokemon. Okay, well, it wasn't the Pokemon I was hoping to run into in this place. 2 new encounters in this hidden grotto. Tangela with Regenerator. Didn't take that long to get to this better Tangela, did it? Regenerator plays into the slow tanky role for Tangrowth. Can give it a second round, and it's downright brawny in shift battles where switching is entirely free. Skorupi with Keen Eye. Come on. No, it's not better than better critical hits or critical immunity. Don't catch this. Wow, this is a fine kettle of fish, wouldn't you say? I can't say I was expecting to be fighting a rotation battle against a ranger. Usually that's an ace trainer thing. We'll go for a Bulldoze to start off this battle. Heat Crash would be good against Galvantula too. Nose Pass is gonna take basically no damage from this, I'm sure. Oh, no, that was pretty good. Sandstorm, all right. Suddenly sound like Jerry Seinfeld, yeah. We'll go for it. No, I forget that the menus do that in rotation battles where the cursor resets every time. It's a weird thing where you think that you can mash through and then you can't. It's weird. No, don't paralyze me, no. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How about, not you, we got 2 electric types on the field. That's too risky. And we also have 2 electric, let's just hammer through this. Aiden, you've got this. You've been through worse type disadvantages before. You can handle this, right? My team is too nervous to eat berries. Oh no, you hit me with a poison move that suppresses my ability. I'm so worried. Let's just hit you. Beat you within a hair of your life. If I hit anything other than Jolteon, they're going down, and there's a possibility that I might be able to stand up to Jolteon. Good! There I go, falling for that cursor trick again. I didn't even notice that I fell for it that time, but I still took out Nose Pass. Nice. Good. Get my health back, wait for all of these things to resolve on my turn. I feel like whenever I get into rotation battles, I just end up spamming the same moves over and over again because I feel like my team comp is either so good that I would never spam anything else, or it's so helpless that I might as well just spam whatever my strongest neutral move is and hope for the best, because I don't know who they're going to switch to in the turn. Last Resort, do not care about that. You're not a physical attacker. That might be your final level up move, Aiden. I think the Eevee evolutions usually end on Last Resort these days. Go for another Surf. Jolteon using Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed. So now that we found a new hidden grotto, I kind of want to expose the fan sites for having incorrect information about them that I found in my research. Many of them display a 6-level range for the levels of wild Pokemon in them, such as 25 to 30, but it's actually 25 to 29, always beginning with a 5 and ending in a 9, a 5-level spread. I can see how places would get this wrong just because it feels more satisfying to see rounded numbers like that. But yeah, a lot of fan sites just kind of have that incorrect, so I kind of wanted to make people aware of that. So maybe if you're a wiki editor, you can make that right on your stuff, you know. I just realized all 3 of us are inflicted with a status right now. Harmony's probably not gonna outspeed a Jolteon, but Aiden's basically done, so I'm gonna take my chances. We'll go Psychic. Ooh. Discharge? Ew, keep that to yourself, man. Yeah! What's up? you at a disadvantage, nice. Oh no, the way I positioned my Pokemon was terrible. In bed. Give me the citrus berry. Squeeze it into your eye. You really need to be able to predict your opponent's moves in a rotation battle. It's a true test of a trainer's skill. Or you just mash the same move over and over again like I did and still come out just fine. I think this house came at the perfect moment. Because I think you want to go to Pokestar Studios. Will you heal me if I tell you that I made a lot of those movies? I hope a new winner has emerged in the put. This Pokemon was used to deliver mail to everyone. I know, I'll give you the power band this Pokemon brought me. It's an effort value training item, increases effort values of a specific type. It doesn't matter to this Pokemon even if it doesn't battle very well. Crap, I thought this was gonna be a healing house. I got more items than I know what to do with, so what am I complaining about? With that, we dove deep into the Abyssal ruins and emerged on the other side, and we have gone through half of the longest route in Unova. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, the adventure continues ever north. See you guys then.